Hello, everybody. How's everybody this Sunday? First of all, let's do a sound test. Can everybody hear me okay? Okay, there's the farm. Can everybody hear me okay? A sound test. Let's do a Streamlabs test. Went through all these little checkpoints earlier. Hope they're all working now. Let's just take a look here and see if I can spell loud and clear. Let's see if Streamlabs is working today too. Come on, Streamlabs, do your thing. Okay, while I'm waiting for Streamlabs to decide if it's going to function today or not, let's see who hello, Matt. Hello, Farmer Sophia and Yogan. Mark Campbell. Hello to you too. Katie Kate. Thank you guys for being here. You're so early. Hi, C. How are you? And hello, Chinda. Len. Hello. Deborah. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Okay. If I've missed you, oh, what? There's Alianne. Scrolling back. Maybe I didn't see somebody. Amy, hello. Welcome to my stream. Yeah, Callion is there. Okay. Peaches, I don't say hello. What Bradders? Hello, stranger. Where have you been keeping yourself? Uh, hello, Peter. How are you? Laura, it's going to take all day just to get through the names now. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my stream. Just journal playing today. So, hello, Billy. Uh, but first of all, let's go tackle next week's events. Just a common week, nothing, no biggies or anything. Tomorrow's the farm visitor event, the yard sale, dahlias, daisies, lupines, harp, accordion, tuba, cello, guitar, caterpillar, woodpile, layered, topiary. I think I've just about sold all of my decos back that I'm going to be selling. So, did I say hello to you too, Deborah? Or do we have two Deborahs here in the stream? Okay, that's what's going to happen tomorrow. Is you're going to have that wonderful yard sale. So, Tuesday, the production building boost event, 3 random buildings at 20%. If they are doing the 3 random buildings at 20%, I wonder if we used a booster, if it would bring it to 70%. I'll give it a try. I'm going to test it out for you guys on Tuesday. Wednesday, boat event with extra boosters. Peter, you're getting your stimulus money on Wednesday? Well, good. Okay. Wednesday, the boat event with extra boosters, and I don't know how many of you need boosters, but I need to get rid of some. I've got boosters that I will never use, like the 50% off of the train. I'll never use that off a personal train. There's no time limits on any one building that makes you benefit from that. Okay, then Thursday, you know what? My iPad keeps changing in color here, keeps going dark and then light. Okay, Thursday's a Croup Boss event. I said that all wrong, start all over. Crop Boost event. Hey, I dare you guys say that uh, really fast 10 times. Thursday we'll have 3 crops instead of 2, all the crops. I like to use that for for the crops that take the longest to grow. That way, then I can stock up a little bit more on them. Peter, I'm going to spend all my money and party and spend it for pizza parties. Are we all invited, Peter? You never get train boosters? I'll show you my train boosters. If they're on this farm, I'll show them to you. Fridays, boat event, 5 extra puzzle pieces. Well, I've got all my puzzle pieces on my 2 main farms. Streamlabs isn't working. Oh, when you know. Come on, Streamlabs. What the devil are you doing to us this time? Give it a few seconds, then turn it back on. Okay, let's test it again and see what happens. Oh, did you hear that, Peter? You can buy a ticket to Australia. That might be just enough for a one-way ticket, though, Len. Might not get back. What the devil is Streamlabs? Well, Streamlabs is like it's a bot that puts statements automatically into the chat here, uh, and it's still not going to work. There we go. That's Streamlabs. You see it, Katie Kate? It tells people what my link is on Discord, and there'll be other things that pop up now and then. Okay, we covered about the puzzle boats, and I have my number 3 farm that is still working on getting all the puzzle pieces. Saturday is truck orders at double XP. Wow, getting a lot of XP events. I mean, all last week was XP week, and this coming weekend we're going to have even more. Sunday's the town visitor event with double XP and the reputation. And of course, today we're finishing up the town with double XP. We're going to go over there a little bit later and load up some buildings and collect from some of them, hopefully. Okay, everybody prepared? Everybody know what they're going to do? You got their strategy all set up and how to take advantage of all these events? I hope so. I usually forget them. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not procrastinating. I've been pretty busy uh, doing things away from my desk, so I'm not getting back here and checking up as often as I should. It's a waste for me to even have time, but yet I'm using him. I'm gonna have to start setting a timer. I just unlocked expansions. How do you get the expansion materials? You mean land expansions, Katie Kate? I'm gonna send Tom after some cheese so we can make some pizza later. I just sent him after the pizza and forget about making them. But I get the XP. Uh, oh, Lynn, wow. Lynn really has more than that. I just have to add her comment totals. Wow, gonna have to get those iTunes cards back out there. Okay, as soon as old Tom comes back, we'll go down and load up the town. And I think we can work the valley today a little bit. Yeah, let me get some caffeine here. Peter doesn't want to give you any gold. Not showing up there, is it? Oh, you want art. Okay. Okay, now Tom's back. We're going to go down and finish up the town here. Hello, Linda. Welcome to my stream. Hi, Phoebe. How do I use the other farms? Uh, do you have them on the same device, Linda? Hi, Jenda. I greeted you earlier. Guess you were here and then left. How do you use the other farms? If you have them on the same device, I hate to show you. I might give you all my email. Hold on a second. Let me double check this really quick. Okay, I think I can do this. Okay, coming back. Okay, Linda, if you tap the gear up there, and all your farms, they have different emails, correct? If they're on the same device, if you go to settings and you see the little button there with the arrows in it going clockwise. Okay, that's really great, Peter. But the little symbol is going clockwise arrows. You tap that, then you can see all of your farms and you just tap whichever one you want. But every farm you have has to have a different email address. And if I tap that now, you'll all see my uh, email addresses. And that's not really a safe thing to do because people have tried to hack into it. The last hack that I got on my email was from Vietnam. And I get informed by my email, which in this case is Yahoo, because I've had them for so long. I did not want to change and go to Gmail or anything. But Yahoo actually tells me where the hits are coming from. So I like that. Phoebe buys them, plus you can get them from mining. Yes, I can give you a show of that here after we load up the town. Just hang around and we will get there, okay? See, got to feed these little guys. And I have a few to assign. Let's assign first. Hungry little people. Oh, more groceries. Get my little guys all assigned so they can get their bellies full. I got Phoebe back here on the bed. She went to the beauty spa yesterday, and she always acts different when she comes back from the beauty spa. Yeah, it is a beauty spa. The name of the place she goes to is called Doggy Spa, and she always acts so different, but this time she didn't act too funky. Seemed to accept what happened. Let me feed my people, then I'll go show you how you can get some gems from mining. Take advantage of all events that you possibly can where the diamonds are the reward as well, because you can get usually 10 diamonds in those events. Don't spend your diamonds on decorations, not at low levels. Even at my level, I'm very hesitant about spending any diamonds on decorations. Um, to me, it's just, I just don't like spending diamonds on decorations. So let's just have to fit into a plan that I want to do. Use your coins for decorations. Save your vouchers to make sure you get all of your pets. But thank you very much. It's my town has had some work. I really don't like the placement of my buildings because a lot of times I skip the feeding them in the diner here. Wow, Katie Kate, congratulations on your tabby cat. And Dylan, you leveled up too. Congratulations. Hi, Josh. How are you? You haven't been here in a while. We've missed you. Looks like Malcolm or whoever the mechanic is going over to feed my zebras. Give me some nice rewards there. Collect a few rewards. I have started working my town more. I used to I worked it very heavy and I've slacked off, and now I have started back to working it more. If I have a town visitor that asks for too much of an item, I'm going to send him on his way because chances are if I don't have it, neither will anyone in my hood be able to help me. So usually I just send them on. Well, hello, Queen Elsa. I'm doing super. How about you? And Lunar Samantha, welcome to my stream. Lunar's my girl. Okay, Peter. Let's see. I got everybody fed. Nobody's waiting. And okay, we can leave the town and go show somebody how to, if I can get diamonds from the mine. Let's go. Let's go mining. Got my safety helmet on and got my light above the helmet there so I can see where I'm going into the mine. So here we go. Uh, I'm just going to use the TNT. To me, the TNT gives me more diamonds than anything else. And I do need a few ores, so uh, no diamonds yet. But this is where you can get diamonds. Lots of times, we're very, in the neighborhood, we're very derby focused. And if somebody needs diamonds, we all help out by giving them with enough mining tools that they can earn diamonds and uh, do their 10th task. Unlock the mine in 2 levels. Uh, I have on my number 3 farm, I just have 3 smelters. That is more than enough smelters. I I wish I'd never bought all 5 smelters on this farm, and they're way down here out of sight, and I have some collecting to do here. But, now that's how you can get diamonds is by mining, and another way is fishing. When you catch some of the fish that are I call them trophy fish. Maybe since you're talking about diamonds, I feel like making a video about how to get diamonds. Well, I'm glad I'm giving you some ideas there, Yogan. I'm gonna put in a lot of silver because it takes more silver to make some of the jewelry than anything else. Here I'm checking to see, I really need more ore than platinum. And better put in some gold. And we got 18. Let's do some more of the iron bars here for making jewelry. I rarely get a fish. Uh, it's not that difficult to do. Do I still? Yes, Josh, I do, but not as much as I did at first because the last 3 weeks I've been really involved with Heyday and really more than just here on the farm. Uh, I'm going to tell everybody I had an incident that happened. An iPad glitched on me. It's my newest iPad too. I got an offer up for the diamond pack, 4,000 diamond packs for $69.99. So I tapped in to get it, and it said that for some reason, I can't remember what the message said, but it was that there was a problem with the system. Okay. Well, the pop up kept coming. I kept Xing out of the pop up. And then I thought, this is really weird. So then I turn off my iPad and reboot it. Well, then the pop up was gone. Back up. With every pop up, the time was resetting on the how long the offer would be available. It kept resetting and the pop ups kept coming. So uh, then I deleted the game, deleted everything in the background. It did the total reset process that I tell people how to go through. And when I came back, of course, the iPad was okay. But that didn't stop iTunes from hitting me with charges. Yep. 8 charges at $69.99, total over 500 something dollars. So uh, when I don't have enough iTunes credits, it will automatically go through my PayPal. So I immediately called my bank and I had them freeze PayPal, not to pay PayPal anything. And then I called then the alternate method is through credit card. So I called my credit card and had it blocked. So if anything like this happens to you guys and you don't have the credits in your iTunes, immediately block all those resources that collect for them. But now it's iTunes has shown that they have given me the refunds, but they're not communicating with PayPal. So PayPal's telling me that I owe all this money. Hi, Retta. How are you? Where's the diamonds? Retta, I was just explaining that iTunes has given me refunds on everything, but they're not communicating with PayPal to get everything set to zero. So I may be without PayPal. So needless to say, people, don't give me any money. I may have to go set up a new PayPal account. Thank goodness I've got uh, another checking and banking account that I can verify with the PayPal, so they won't be able to make any connection. It's a mess. It's going to be fun getting this all straightened out. Well, the first 2 nights, guys, I could hardly sleep. I mean, I got like 2 hours one night and 3 hours another night. I was actually sending Retta a message like at 3 a.m. when I should have been sleeping. But anyway, it's still a mess. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Hello, Toots. I don't think I said hello to you. But it's a mess. So, guys, if any of you make a purchase with iTunes and you don't get your diamonds right away, or if you don't get the diamonds, please send me all the documents because we do have Heyday doing an investigation, and the more information I can provide to them, the better it is. First course, though, is for you to go through customer service so they can tell you to go back to iTunes. But this is what you need to do. What happened to me actually has triggered a bigger investigation by Heyday, and I'm happy about that. So looks like you're level 19 on looter. Oh, a lot of people have not activated their uh, games, have they? For guys, anytime that there's a res reset or something on Heyday, the people on the leaderboard have to become active again in order to claim their spot they have on there, if that makes sense. Does it? You can say, "No, it's muddy." You could, "Peter, you better behave, or I'll give her some power." Okay, uh we went to town, and I was going to show her how she can get diamonds from fishing. Now, I always tell everybody, you don't need to spend your lures for your vouchers to make lures for everyday fishing. Just make the red lures for everyday fishing. When there's an event, your colored lures are more effective during an event. And this is how you can get diamonds, is by filling in the spots in your book. And I think Yogan's going to do a video on this. The first fish here that you catch, which is the bronze fish, is worth 1 diamond. And then the silver fish is worth 2 diamonds. The goldfish, 3 diamonds, and the platinum is 4 diamonds. So let's just go and see if I have any diamonds to collect. Sometimes I just let them ride, save them for a rainy day. I must have had a rainy day because I'm not finding them in here now. I think I have some on another farm. Oh, there. Let's see how the fish is popping up and down. That means, and then the stars going out from the silver fish. So I will get 2 diamonds. So you're waiting on you fish. Yeah, I wish they'd come on with some new fish. First of all, I'd like to get this red-tailed catfish done. I don't seem to have a problem with the other ones. Okay, now I got my 2 diamonds added. And we do need more fish. Didn't they add a um, didn't they add another kind of salmon? Or was that just my first time to catch it? I don't know which one it is now. But this is another way of getting diamonds. I hope getting a diamond purchase option that counts down from an hour every time I get on the game. Uh, actually, if you were given a diamond offer, it's going to start the time as soon as you log into the game. It doesn't start when you're not on the game. There are 2 salmon types. I thought there was a third one. Could I please read Patricia P's comments? Okay. Sometimes it's best just to repeat your comment. Did HD? No. No, it's strictly between you or iTunes and PayPal to get the problem fixed. Did I get diamonds? No, I got zilch on diamonds, and this all happened on my number 2 farm, and I'm down to 650 diamonds on that. So I'll jump over to that later. What is my fishing for the valley? I'm not going to do that now. I'll do this later on. But wait, go back. Was it Katie K that was saying she does not like the fishing? The fishing isn't so bad. Like I said, use those red lures up. Don't use your colored lures now. I don't know when we're going to have a fishing event, but we're kind of overdue for one. See, they're very easy to catch. the Katie Kate, the idea is to pull it down where you can see, keep the fish in the inner circle, not the outer circle, but the inner circle. And when you're fishing with lures at an event, that circle on colored lures to catch a trophy fish, you want that circle to be just about the same size as the fish is underneath it. These are going to be big circles because they're not that good of fish that I'm getting. But watch that inner circle. Now, you want it to be just the same size as the fish is, or maybe even smaller. Okay? Anybody got any questions, Katie Kate? Or is this kind of clear? Leo needs pillows. He's got a machine. He can make pillows. I don't think I have anything to offer him right now. Leo, just get with me after I stream. Take care of some honey. We're going to go to the valley. Let me see. What do I need to do for the valley? One fish shop, and those are so hard to find this time around. 7 buildings, a group request, and 30 red tokens. I usually just do my task every day, and I did make a purchase a while ago. What did I buy? I should have saved it for the stream. Must have been a permit. How do I like the valley? I'm only doing the valley for the permits. I have to get all the permits that I can because if I don't, Retta will beat me. Whoops, there goes the stream. Be right back. Thank you, Air Server. Just so wonderful to me. I tell you. Okay, farm is back. I caught that one instantly, didn't I? My son is watching Disney in his room now. I can't show you the pets, what they give you, but you don't get expansion materials from fishing. You only get them from feeding your pets. So that's why I advocate that you do your pets first. We're going to go for some runs here. Again, what was that I needed? A fish shop, 7 buildings. Okay, let's first locate where a fish shop is. Way over there. So we're going to work our way to the fish shop. First, I can collect some here. And what's the best route to the fish shop? Yes. Let's see if we have a group request going anywhere. It will be marked with an exclamation point with the chicken, but I don't see any. Heyday's made this valley really tough. Let's go. I'm going to go this way. If these are one-way streets, they didn't have them marked. Hey, Toots, tell Leo to wait until I'm done in the valley. Whoops, this one's next. Wait a minute. Why didn't I get anything? I'm going to waste a stop. That's what I have to do. I'm getting all the puzzle pieces and scrolls on my valley. I get a lot of the permits from doing derbies as well. And guys, if you don't participate in derbies, do so just to get the rewards from them. Where was that? Okay, it's up there. So we'll go this way. They just which deco you get is to how many blueprints you need. I think 5 is the max on the blueprints. I've not seen anything different as of yet. Wait a minute. Which way? Okay, we'll go ahead and go that way. I've got 2 of my quests done. That's what everybody's saying, Dylan, that online school is more pressure than being in classrooms. I know it's more pressure on some parents. Now they can see how their kids act in school. Kind of have, with the grandkids, there's, I guess she's a fourth grader and a first grader. The mom's ready to pull her hair out. Okay, I got my fish quest done. We got 3 of the quests done. Now, I'm going to be needing that group request, and I don't have any idea. I'm gonna be wasting some fuel just to get over here and complete this thing. Lots of emails. Yeah. Okay, that one's completed. Uh, Peter, you're saying you have to be careful of the virus when you go out? I really have mixed emotions on that thing. Uh, while we are all sitting in our protective little shells here, we're weakening our immunity system. So I'm going to start going out. Oh, Toots, you've been homeschooled? Hi, Beverly. How are you? Well, hello, Diamonds. No, I didn't see you come in. I'm sorry. I really don't like being a teacher on top of a mom. Yeah, you have to wear many hats there. Um, I don't think they're practicing the same safeties that we are, Peter. Uh, I need the group request, and that's the only thing I need in order to get to my next toolbox. No, Rena, I didn't see you either. It happens, you got to play the game, and you can't exactly sit and watch as each person comes into the chat either. I can glance up every few minutes, and then I can, you know, welcome you and talk to you then. So just be patient with me. You homeschooled 6 kids. My daughter homeschooled for quite some time too, and she was she's glad to be away from it now. And I just lost my farm. Where did it go? Here we are up there by the heyday sign. I think one of my other farms is there too. I'm gonna go over and join my other farm. Um, now the only thing I want to do is just work on my because he doesn't want mom teaching him, Jessica. Kids are kind of funny like that. You're not going to replace a teacher. You're a mom. You've had a tough time on this valley. This valley has been different. In some cases, the roads are longer to the buildings, and then other cases, the buildings are closer. Because, like, look up here. These buildings are all closer, but you come down here and they start spreading out more, or at least in my imagination, they are. Don't let my truck break down. I just need to go for. Hello, Mr. Malone. How are you? This valley removed many shortcuts. Yes, and we don't have as much water. And the one bridge I have seen, it was teeny tiny. It just wasn't. I think that might have been over here under the clouds. There was no water going to the other side. There's people on Facebook group who don't play Derby or Valley. Like what? I I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I do have money in my piggy bank, and I really don't care about the big prize, but I have a reason for wanting this one, and I really no, I don't think I'm going to need it. I have a project I'm working on, and I thought I would need that, but no, I'm not going to need that. I will just get the image and use that instead. Uh, but anyway, I don't think I'm gonna get the big prize. So what do I focus on after I get some more blues? Uh, hmm, not much to focus on after that. Here, I need to get enough blues in 14 hours to unlock this next blueprint. Then I'm not going to be worried about it. Those are my objectives. Is that I want the permits and the blueprints. I don't have a need for any of the puzzle pieces on this farm, so I don't care about those. That's the valley. Anybody want me to show you anything, or anybody have any questions or anything about it? I don't have enough tokens last time to buy ink, but price. Well, hello there, HK. How are you? Welcome to my stream. HK, how's your homeschooling going? I don't think he wants me to mention school. How do you find group tasks in the valley? It's hard. Look at all the fuel stops, though. They sure made sure they got the fuel stops in there. The group task will be marked with a chicken and an exclamation point. I wasn't looking for any earlier in the early stages of the valley, but yet I was finding one almost daily. Now there's not a one to be seen. No group task at all. So just out of luck here. Don't get HK started on homeschool. I think a lot of kids have found out that going to school is a lot easier. Maybe that was their intentions, was to make kids want to go back to school. I think I think kids should be back in school now. Start building back up that immunity, like I said. But who am I? I'm just an opinionated person. Hello, Malik. How are you? Do you like filming your video for Heyday to meet the player? I haven't done a meet the player or meet the farmer type thing. If you're talking about the one that Heyday did when we were in Helsinki, yeah, that was fun to do. Um, I'd like to go back to Helsinki because this was my first time to ever get a passport. So I didn't really know how to I didn't really know how to react or how to prepare or anything for it. So I just hung back in the shadows and just watched everybody else. You're going back to school next week for exams, and then it'll be all over for you. You'll be graduating. That's what's so sad, talk about graduation, is that a lot of the kids are not going to get to have their senior prom. They're not going to get to have the graduations. I have a granddaughter that's graduating this year, and I think she said that in July they're going to have a graduation ceremony. Um, but I think it's time for us to get back out there, really. Let's all be rebels. Let's be the pioneers of reopening society. Love your pictures on Ricky's Food Stream. Uh, which one of the girls do you like the best, Peter? How about the mother daughter stream or the mother daughter picture? I'm homeschooled, so I don't get any senior prom or graduation. You know what, Toots? Here in my county, I don't know what the numbers are now since my daughter doesn't homeschool anymore, but there was over 1,500 kids that were being homeschooled. And they did have a graduation. They had a prom. They did everything because they like were in a co-op of some sort, and they had choir. They had they participated in the science fairs, everything. So they had a great organization, and I think uh, if you're going to be homeschooled, have your parents check into all these extracurricular activities that you can do. I went to many a Christmas play and different plays the kids did when they were being homeschooled. They coordinated with other kids, and they usually have churches involved that have the uh, like the auditoriums and everything for them to uh, do their programs in. It's really good. But I'm in a conservative county, so they made all these things happen for these kids. I was quite happy about that. I was going to say tread lightly, Peter. Well, Peter, okay. I'm done in the valley. I might come back later today after I get more. I still got some fuel. I'm gonna come back later and see if I can find that elusive chicken group request. So let's go back to the farm. Hello, Ralph. How are you? You have a question about the valley. Okay, go ahead, Malik. You've got my attention. See if I have a nectar to be taken care of. Yep, waiting for your question here, Malik. I'm not a huge fan of this valley season, to be honest. I've been stubborn about it from the get go. You like the sanctuary animal one better. Yeah, that was fun. It really was. But I think you guys are going to kill me for this. I was diner building and fish shop in Valley. How was that? Well, the diners were plentiful this time, but the fish shops were hard to find. Hello, Linda. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? Okay, back to the farm, and I have a few. Oh, you know what? I can collect my peppers and plant some more so I can work on some more fuel. Do you have to do teaching when kids are homeschooled? Um, I don't know what it's like now, but when my daughter was doing it, there was bookstores where they could go and get the buy the books and the curriculum, and it was pretty easy. I mean, the nice thing about homeschooling is it takes a lot less time. Instead of an 8-hour day, they have a 3 to 4 hour day. So homeschooling is a lot easier, really, for the kids if they just focus on it. There's there's only two toots. Oh my gosh, I've seen lots of diners, but uh, I always look for the fish shops, and they are not too close. Well, here I got a fuel spent. Let's go back. Now I'll show you where I am right now in the valley. There's two fish shops. Just a fun question. Okay, I just went to. Is it already covered? The fish shop that I went to. Oh, here you can see it back here peeking out of the clouds. See it? Make it jump by touching it. Okay, there's one fish shop, and then I saw another one over here. Are there just those two? Ralph, there are 3 times crops this week. Definitely. It's like Thursday, is it? I want money, not crops. You know what? Watch the newspaper so you can decide which crop you think you should be doing. But I always found that doing the sugarcane and the soybeans, sugarcane takes 30 minutes, soybeans takes 20, but those two sell faster. So if you need to make coins, I think I try hit on those at first. But let watch the newspaper and let what you see people selling decide what you are going to make. Don't make what they're making. Oh, guys, someone just buzzed my apartment buzzer, but I'm not expecting anyone. Then just ignore it if you're not expecting anyone. Is there some way you can peek out a window, Lunar? You think carrots much easier? I've been finding a lot of carrots in the newspaper this past week, so much so that I didn't plant any. Yeah, this is where they are. Here's one, and then the other one back up here. They are hard to find. The valley is, I think, it's a little smaller too. Don't you guys think so? I don't like the valley. I just do what I have to do. Let's see if we can go and get. I really need to go for blue. There's some blue. Let's go. Twist says Lunar ignore it. Might be Peter. Okay, Katie Kate, you don't quite understand what to do in the valley. Okay. Well, of course, you have to go and complete one of these tasks in order to earn your sons to get fuel spins. Some of the tasks are not that easy, like the chili peppers. They take, is it 4 hours or 3.5? I could use a booster on the chili peppers if I wanted to, but I'm not going to waste it for this. I'll save it for in case I have a derby task with it. But in the valley, the object is to do these tasks to get the fuel. And then when you go over to the valley, you will want to complete these quests. Reason you want to complete them is because they move you along on this, I don't know what we call this, bar at the top. But completing all the quests, completing one quest moves you one dot. See the white dots? Okay. But you can only do 4 quests in each setting of the valley. And it resets every 24 hours. So that's the object, is to travel along this bar. In the process, you will be earning tokens to make purchases from this shop if you want to. Okay, Raph, the reason they can't do nighttime is because there's too many nights per zones. So half of us would be in nighttime all the time, and the other half would be in daytime all the time. So it'd be too difficult to do. That's the reason we don't have nighttime. But anyway, so moon points will never happen. Uh, Back to Katie Kate asking about the valley. And you can buy these items with your tokens that you have earned. As you can see here, I went for the permit, blueprint, permit. So that's the whole purpose. We will never have nighttime because of the different time zones. It would probably mean that they would have to have each zone would have to, or yeah, each time zone would have to have a different operating program than just doing one general program for all of it. Yeah, I think time zones does have play a big factor in it. Okay, It'll happen, Katie, and when it does, you may wish it never happened. I have been stubborn about the valley all along. I keep preaching that. I'm sorry. I'm so repetitive. I want blue tokens here, Heyday. Let's see, which way for blue? Oh, there's some blue. What about the other direction? Nah, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go this way for blue. Getting a few red. Not wrong chat, I know, Peter. Oh, we love Peter. Um, hmm. See, what do we get over here? Nope, no blue. That's really about the only direction I have to go to try and get more blue. I think I'm out of the blue zone, really. I'll go back this direction. I don't want to have to do that request, but sometimes I let these requests just die on me. Well, that's not too bad. Just around the corner. Cool, we'll get our blue. Hello, Joy. How are you? Welcome to my stream. Now, here's a bridge, everybody, but it's not going over a large body of water. Now, let's see, where's more blue? That's only 7 blue. Here's 24 blue. Let's go for them. Hi, Susan. Aloha. How are you? Still drinking caffeine. I feel like New York has a way different mentality growing up than where I did. Oh, definitely. Take a swim? I didn't bring my bikini with me. Don't visualize that. A grandma in a bikini. No blue. I have no choice, do I? What's that? Oh, there's blue. We'll go that way. See how I'm singling out for just the blue? What do we have up here? Blue, go. I'm gradually building the blue back up. Your body did a lot for you. Okay, more blue. Nope. I wish they'd make those fuel signs a little bit smaller. Sometimes they block a building from your view. What do I have after that? Green? I'm getting back out of the blue territory now. Bummers. Nope. I'm just going to wait until later when I have more fuel. What did that say? 20 fuel? I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to ditch this valley here, everybody. Go back to my farm. Heyday Pop is a new Supercell game Ricky has in the beta and did some gameplays on. Yes, Heyday Pop has not opened to the US yet, but it did open to Canada. And I think once they open to Canada, you're going to really see it grow. Oh, that's congratulations, Yogan. It's moving up there. What do we need to do down here? You can have them. I still don't have that achievement for helping the neighbors out. That's the only one I don't have. No, honey, you can't have my salts. But just scoot along. Scoot along. Now, I can't show you with my animals or my pets what I could get because I did them earlier. Come back. 20. I've never seen that before. They probably wanted 20 diamonds too for it. Okay, let's do some collections here and see what else we need to make. I got those. I usually try to get 20 of everything, and we can do that with some lemon pies. Work on that. How long will I be streaming? Usually about another 15 or 20 minutes, Lunar. I don't like making really long streams, but I like the socializing with everybody. That's fun. Uh, like to, short stream or long streams, people get distracted if you go too long. And I like to keep you all involved. Yeah. I'm going to make some of these. And 21, 19. I'll go ahead and do a couple of those. Let's do a couple of those. Oops, I'm not going to be able to do a couple. I don't need that. Well, everything looks fine. Well, you'll be done by the time I get back, so thank you for being. Well, Lunar, thank you so much for coming. It was great to see you in the stream. Malik, can I ask you about your C? I'm not sure I understand that, what you want to ask. Yes, the fuel only goes to 99. Yep. That's why I spend it before I get there. Burn it up. I think I can make some more. Or should I? Nope. Better work on the strawberry cakes. Get those built up. Toots, you're not able to work during the shutdowns, are you? Or are you working? Make some bread. Yes, Sherry, there is a cap at 99. Keep the hay bundles going. I've only hit it like once or twice. Uh, some of the other players have hit it and they weren't too happy about it. Guys, I don't ever push to go to 550 for my Valley Sun points because I'm accomplishing everything I need without going that high. Yes, everybody, Yogan does make YouTube videos too. We had those last night, Peter. We had thunderstorms, and our our old dog that we had before I got Phoebe was deathly afraid of any booms. And when it would start, just the threat of rain, that poor dog would start shaking so bad. But she would just shake so bad, and she wanted to be comforted, of course. So I'd put her in the bed with us, and it was like having a vibrating bed that she just shook so horribly. Of course, she couldn't sleep with it. And the only way to stop her was to just hug her really close and tight and kind of like put your hands over her ears. And that seemed to help her somewhat. But there was no medications or anything that you could give her that would calm her down. She was quite a case whenever it would storm. Um, yeah, I tried. Amy, I have a larger barn, so I try to keep about 20 of everything. But on some of my other farms, I'll keep like 10 to 12. And if it's something like bread, things that take a short time, I don't keep as many of those because you can always make those right away. Uh, some of the new products, though, let's go take a look. Some of them don't take very long. Uh, this one is 30 minutes. Can't see the time. 25, 20 minutes. So all your products on the fondue machine, they don't take very long to make. It's so easy to have more than what you need. And let's see, this one, an hour, an hour and 30 minutes. That's too long. An hour and 15. But like I said, a lot of the new products don't take as long, and I'm not sure when you will get them. The garlic bread takes 12 minutes. These are the types of things that you want to make while you're on your farm, while you're playing the game. If you're going to be walking away, not coming back for several hours, then put in products that take a longer time to make. Uh, it's strategy, just utilizing your time and everything in order to build up your inventories. Uh, at least that's my way of doing everything. I want to feed the piggies, make her get to work more here. Okay, go to it there, Rosie. She's a slacker. Oh, she is such a slacker. Yes, I do use Rose. If I don't get my diamond situation straightened out, I won't be using Rose or Tom. And we talked about the boosters. Um, I'll show you the ones that these boosters here. I will never use these. The personal train 50% shorter for the next 24 hours. The shortest time on any of the buildings is 30 something minutes on my grocery store. I'm not going to run the personal train and go out to my neighbors to collect simply because they're not going to have their grocery store out there. Everybody goes for those buildings that take a shorter time to produce in them. Let's go to the town. I'll show you what I mean by producing. Um, Grocery store would be a good place for us to start. You guys saw me load these up earlier, and see the grocer is already ready for me to collect. So it means to send him away, but do it anyway. See the good little rewards I'm getting? Planks, panels, an axe. They're still good to have. Marker. Okay, let's see if I can put anybody in the grocery store. But my grocery store takes about 35 minutes, I think, because I have shortened my time on it. And the only reason I'm not increasing my coins is because it's going to take expansion materials to do it, my BIMs. So I'm not going to do that yet, not until I reach what I want on my barn storage. Uh, but this is why I don't use those train boosters. Um, the reason they're still sitting out here is that I'll swap them out with something that I want rather than to pay diamonds. Um, I think the last time I looked, I had on one of my farms, if I want to keep a booster, it costs me 500 diamonds. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that at all. And I've got free times, saving for that rainy day when I can't get diamonds anymore because iTunes is not cooperating with PayPal. So, and I got a free earnest that'll save too. But I do like to use my machines, the boosters for the machines and the crops especially. Uh, I'll save these for like when I'm doing a derby task, for example. It's great to cut that time in half because we we push our task really fast. So I got lots. Oh my gosh, have I got the toms? Whoa. I'm not being greedy or anything, but I didn't know I had this many. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six free toms. Well, that's what I'll do the next time. Instead of renewing tom, I'll just use up my boosters so I can clean out the boosters a lot. Okay, does anybody have any questions or anything? Now's your chance. Hi there, Anya. I'm just probably getting ready to wrap up here. Yeah, I think they fixed that with the last update, Jessica. Um, we, not last update, but the last maintenance last week or the week before that, they fixed that issue. So I I do have a few items that I didn't not to have to pay diamonds for. The diamonds also mark the ones that you buy in booster packs, you know. Um, I could use one of my crop boosters up if I want to. But these guys here, they won't be saying, I will use those to swap out for boosters and then I don't have to pay for them. Well, thank you very much, Katie Kate. I'm a light. Well, thank you. No one's ever told me that. Put on your sunglasses. A beaming light. I have a question. Can I be mod to time out, Peter? I don't know. I happen to like Peter. He brings a lot of excitement to the stream, especially when he's chasing the girls. uh, but Tanya, just general information, trying to help people to understand. I think a lot of our new people to YouTube streams, they they have a lot of questions, confused about a lot. Yeah, make Toots a mod. I don't think so. I sure hope that you learned, Katie Kate. Uh, Timeout removes the chat set. Yes, it does. Yeah, removes everything that person said. So we don't want to do that. So, anybody have anything that they need to answer? Something? Well, hello, Bavesh, and you're almost a little too late too, Bavesh. See, Bavesh makes videos. Yogan, who else in this chat makes videos that we can give you a plug here? Well, thank you very much, Jessica. I'm so glad you made it. And I'm glad James is enjoying the Disney movies. Yeah, what time would it be where you are, Bavesh? Like around 10 p.m., 11 p.m.? So, anybody else that makes the YouTube videos, plug yourself here. YouTube has changed how they do some things. If you notice the three dots over by a person's name, see if I can get that up here. Okay. If you hover your, uh, I don't know how you do it on mobile devices, but on my computer, I can hover on a person's name, then I get three dots on the side. YouTube used to let us link up to the person's YouTube channel through that. So I can't do that anymore. And so I can't post your channels in my chat because they took that away. I've been so wrapped up in games and Netflix lately, it's insane, but it's absolutely beautiful today, so I did some gardening, hopefully. I wanted to make a garden. My husband says it's too much work. His tone is always, are you going to water it? You're going to weed it? You're going to take care of it? Well, of course, took care of all the others that we had in the past, but somehow or another he thinks that I won't take care of a garden. Then he put back the channels. Oh, they sure do. Definitely. Um, the bad thing about a lot of these sites on the internet is that you have real no connection if you have legitimate complaints. It's all done through their helplines, and you never really deal with a person, so you don't get to relay what you think would improve their site or to improve their customer support and things like this. It's just like dead end. You start having to communicate with a lot of links on the internet. Even like with Amazon, at least I think Amazon really has a much better customer support system than anything else. YouTube will bound you, yes. Do not use too many emojis. Do not use more than 4 emojis, everybody, because YouTube does not like that. I don't know how many people they banned one day for using emojis, but they were tons of people banned. And ask Leo about that too. So, if we're If no one has anything, did you already talk about the week? Okay, I will cover the events again, just so everybody can see what they are. Already had a couple of questions about them. Monday's your farm visitor event where you can sell off some of the, well, it's a yard sale. So it's just your items that's located in your decorations file in the store over there. Okay, so if you don't want to sell anything, you don't have to. Tuesday's a production booth. My tongue tied on that again. Production building boost event. 3 random buildings at 20%. And I hope that some of those buildings will uh, match some of my boosters that I have, because I will do that. Wednesday's going to be the boat event where you can get extra boosters. So see, this is a good reason for getting rid of some boosters. No, they're not. This is just I call this just a basic go event week. It's nothing to jump with joy about. You think the next derby would be a chill derby? Well, I kind of think that you're wrong, Rena. uh, now, it would the chill derby would kind of be welcomed by lower level people. I wish there was a way that you could opt your neighborhood into. I wish there was a way that they'd have two different derby formats, and one of the derby formats would be maybe a chill derby, something more geared for lower levels. Um, there's a lot of lower level farms out there, or neighborhoods. There really are. But I think it would be kind of nice. And then for those who are more competitive, that they could choose a much uh, harder to achieve task board. That I'd like. That'd be quite a challenge. So, well, thank you, Deborah. I'm so glad you spent it with us. Thank you so much for coming. The Chill Derby was, I, Lynn, it could be a break for a lot of people if they could jump in there each day and do their 5 or 6 tasks, whatever it is they want. But for me, I'd like to do the task, get it over with, and move on for the rest of the week. But I had to show up every day to do them tasks. And if you notice, the way they had that timer, that reset done on the timer, it was resetting, wasn't like about for Central Time is resetting at 6 or 7 p.m. each evening. So on the last day of that derby, you could actually do an extra 5 tasks. I don't know if they meant to design it that way or not, but instead of doing, say, there's 6 days, instead of doing 30 tasks, which would be like you would be doing a set every day, that last day you could do 30, end up with 36 total. Yes, Rena, I think you might be wrong. Just wait until tomorrow and you will all see what the next derby will be. When you close out your derby tomorrow, then you can go see. For those who always ask, what is the next derby? Well, you can go to your neighborhood derby board, click on the question mark up there. Then go over to number 7, and there you'll see exactly what the derby is. So as soon as you close out your derby tomorrow, collect all of your prizes, that's where you can go. And I always do a short video every Monday because I want to encourage everybody to participate in the derbies. And this is why. Look at the rewards I'm going to get. I'm going to get a permit and I'm going to get a blueprint. And then scroll on over. I'll get a second blueprint. I will spend a reshuffle to go for that second permit. But look at what you guys can earn just by completing all your derby tasks. Encourage your neighborhood to go for the bigger points. What it does is just gives you better rewards. Where else can you, what should I say here? You could earn your BIMs and your SIMs from your pets and other ways, but this is an added bonus way of earning even more. And these don't count up in your 80 limit. So I try to work these all as much as I can too. So I'll be reshuffling for that second permit tomorrow. You hope it's a mystery derby? I don't know if I want a mystery derby or not. It's not exactly what I want, is it? Uh, what is your all-time favorite of the derbies? If the tasks are spotting as, to match our needs for doing the task, I don't mind the power derby. But this last power derby was unreal. None of my maybe Heyday's been watching my stacking videos because none of the tasks hardly met any of those that we stacked for. My favorite is the regular derby. Yep. Mystery is Amy's. Peter likes the chill derby. Peter, that derby is designed for you, really. Uh, the, I liked the bunny derby, except for the time that you have to waste waiting it out. Um, if you're one of these neighborhoods who go out really quickly and do your tasks so that you can be number one, having to sit around and wait for the bunny's task to show up, it really, are you really going to have any enough task left over to finish getting that third bunny? That was the situation we were in. Um, Having to ask people, can you wait on doing a next task until we get a bunny? So the bunny derby, you have to learn to space it out because of the time it takes for the bunny to reappear. I know I love my team, but we never make it there. We're always rookies, so I'm hoping and praying that someday I'll make it to get the blueprints when I do get the 70 mark. Uh, Tanya, what's the highest level in your neighborhood? Yeah, I'll show you. You need to set your rules in a neighborhood, and you really need to stick by them. We've not had people leave their neighborhood because they disagreed with the rules. We have instead people who tried to match. Uh, we're derby focused. This is not going to show you the real rules, is it? Okay, you have to do all tasks at 320 or 400. The rules will vary depending on a strategy or derby type. Okay, meaning the bingo derby, the rules on that would probably change. You have to opt in and out. These are all rules, and you have to enforce them. Failure to complete tests will get you opted out of the next derby. So if they don't do all their tasks per the rules, opt them out. Tell them when they came into the neighborhood, they should agree to the rules. That's the first thing you tell a new person in the neighborhood. Please go to the letter file and read our rules. Uh, I don't like for people to request for diamond rings in the request board because that's taking diamonds from people. No one's going to feel that, and it's just going to sit there. Um, Notice I gave them a note about the chill derby. You can do the same task over and over. You can do it 5 times, the same task. If you notice the countdown on the derby board was they did mark the task number that was left on a little task. So you can take the same task 5 times. Yes, it was. Uh, we have sometimes Payday has a fluke where they will put somebody in the derby who's been opted out, which just happened this past week. Usually, when that happens, most of the people in my neighborhood, I can send them a message, and uh, they come right in and do the task. So they can stay, keep the neighborhood in top position here. So, does anybody have anything? Any questions or anything? This has been a very good chat, everybody. Thank you so much for contributing. This is the way a chat should be, except for Peter going off in the corner and partying with all the girls. Uh, Peter, you don't have anybody in your neighborhood, though, do you? I have my own hood, but it's only 3 people in there. Yeah, Blossom Derby's nice. Thank you, Lynn. I think it's been a very good stream. Good night there, Bhavesh. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Talk about girls and bras. Oh no, we don't. This is not Food Street. I don't. I don't think Heyday would appreciate that too much if we talked about those things. How's conditions in my area? You mean as far as the quarantine goes, Malik? Uh, Peter, you can just do whatever you want with the Derby. Then if it's just you can do a few tasks. Do the easy task if you want, and just do whatever you want just to earn the horseshoes. That's all. Uh, I think this people are starting to go out more here in my area. We next Monday, I believe it is, the governor's going to lift all of the restrictions that are in place. We've had places like Walmart and Home Depot, of course, drugstores, convenience stores, gas stations. Those have all been operating, but with precautions in place. So I look for it to really start opening up more this week, quite honestly, because people are tired of being in. And the more you stay in, the more you're weakening your immune system. So it's time to get out there and start building up for the next flu season when it comes. So, okay, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. And don't forget to, oh, one more thing before I go. I want to show you. Go up to the inbox, tap on the videos, and I will be posting a new video there tomorrow. So if you guys will all come out and see it, I'd greatly appreciate it. And tell everybody in your neighborhood to watch these. This is a new addition that Heyday has done for all of us streamers, and I think it's great. Looks like Red Knight added one today, and it's time for me to get another one on there. And you can always go down and see more. If you guys didn't do it, well, let's go down one more. Here you go. Go watch my horse race. The first horse race of the season. I hope to be able to make some different animals racing. So, yeah. So please go out and watch them. It's fun. Okay, guys. See you all later. Thank you so much for coming today, and go out and enjoy the rest of your day. Go out, walk in the park, anything. Get outside. Bye, everybody. Love you. Thank you so much.